Utah's real estate is as diverse as its climates. From the summits of Park City all the way to the red rocks of St. George, Utah's real estate is bursting with character. Utahns love their real estate.
But it's always evolving and changing, whether somebody wants to sell it or remodel it.
This is Utah Real Estate Essentials.
Well, it's just so fun. Okay, Clay, for this one, we're headed down to Springville, and look at that beautiful backyard.
That's a great layout. You look at that, and the footprint of the house, and you have still plenty of room in the front and back on this property.
That's right. And these little brick, little ramblers like this, they're pretty popular, aren't they?
It's so funny. I just had a lady come into my office. She said, I love those like 1950s homes in Provo and Springville, and they're kind of that original brick. They just have a ton of character, and I love going in and just kind of sprucing them up a little bit.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is just getting a sneak peek at some of the pictures on this, Jay. They've kind of done that, haven't they, on this?
Yeah, somebody's loved this home.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see it. They've done a big remodel. Look at how cute it is. A really nice area, Springville. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is in kind of more luxury area, Springville. It's right across the street from a nice park. Yeah. And as you go inside, look at, they've done a full remodel on this.
Oh my word. It's
cute.
Just bright, it's cheery, the flooring, the colors. They really have. They've done this right. And I'll tell you what, there's so many buyers that are going to look at this home, Jay, and go, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
They really are.
Because think about it. You're getting in there under $300,000. Mm-hmm. You get nice use of land, backyard. You're in the quiet little community, and they've already done a ton of upgrades. As you can see, they fully redid the kitchen too.
They did, and very modern and nice, and but also maintaining some nice character. Yeah, really beautiful property.
Yeah, you can see lots of light in this house. You
yes,
notice that?
You can.
Lots of windows everywhere you go. See lots of windows, and they didn't just do the upstairs remodel. We're continuing to look. Actually, this is on the main floor here. This is the bathroom on the main floor, which is really cute and charming, isn't it?
It is, and there's so many people that honestly, Jay, you see a lot of trend going towards this type of property that's not as much maintenance. Kind of that smaller footprint, but like you say, very, very charming and really appeals to so many people right now. And especially you see a lot of millennials looking at this kind of smaller style home as well.
That's right, because you kind of look at this is when it comes in line with really a townhouse or a condo, really.
Yes.
But now you're getting into single family homes. You're going away from that HOA cost, and you can put that in towards your house, right?
That's right, and this is the type of property, like I said, that so many people can get into, and where you have the townhome and the HOA and stuff and the condo, you have this amazing backyard and land on this property that just makes it so much nicer, especially when they've done all the upgrades for you.
Yeah, and so you can step right in. It's just as cute and charming as a townhouse or condo, but you've got land. And what makes these unique, these always appreciate really well because they are unique. Condos and townhouses, they tend to be just stacked right next to each other, but you get into a single family home and it creates its own little market on some levels, right?
It does, and as you look at this, that backyard right there, wow. As you walk back into that, there's some of the things they've done. They've really done a good job of maintaining this and making this very eye-catching on every little detail as you're walking back through here.
Think about this, just beautiful little backyard. You sit down here, have your little backyard. It's a cute little home, just charming, right?
Can't you just see so many people envisioning themselves living in this home?
Yeah.
I really can.
Yeah, darling little area. And Springville is such a great area, and it's growing like wildfire out there. And you got this cute little house right in a great little neighborhood. I like this one.
I do too.
Okay, Clay, for this one, we're headed out to Stansbury Park, and this is one of the unique communities in all of Utah where you can have a house that's right on a lake, right?
Yeah, and it's really kind of, a lot of homes have access and the benefit of that lake right in the community.
Yeah, and this beautiful golf course that's right over there too, right?
And it's underestimated just how nice that is. It really is a very good golf course right there.
Yeah, and we've been talking about this is expected to be a huge growth area, and so this is still a place where you can get a really good value on a house. As we look at our landscape here, we're really pinched in by the mountains in the Salt Lake County, but this is an area with good freeway access and a good location of land, right?
Yes, yeah, and it's just growing crazy. Like I said, 7th fastest growing county in the nation.
In the nation?
In the nation. That's a huge deal. Now here's the funny part. Second in Utah, well, Washington County is going crazy. We know that. But this is where people are having to go, and the affordability in housing is off the charts here.
And so Clay, now we're getting into now take a look at this beautiful property as we're flying over the top. One thing I want you to notice is the RV park on the right, and it also has a driveway on the left. And as we get up over the top of there, you can see that they've actually got a big, huge garage in the back, a shop in the back. So you have 3-car garage on the front, RV parking on the right, RV parking on the left, and it's got a huge shop which we're going to go look at here in just a little bit.
Wow, this is great. I mean, so many great features, but for that hobbyist too, this is a perfect property.
You don't find properties like this, and if you tried to build this, you would be into so much money you wouldn't be able to afford to live in it. Most likely, I wouldn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because and as you go inside, take a look at how beautiful this is.
Oh, I love it already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that board right there, shiplap, right? They call that right there. Just the design they did on that. That is beautiful.
Yeah. Nice little entry as you come in, and this is the classic Rambler style. Okay. Mother-in-law apartment in the basement, and then it's got the room above the garage, which is great. And then you go out to the shop, which we're going to look at in just a little bit. The shop has got room for another 2 cars easy, probably fit 4 cars, and it's got a home theater behind that, and then it's got another mother-in-law apartment above that. It's like got double mother-in-law apartments.
They've thought of everything on this property.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Because some families have 2 mother-in-laws,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And so you could fit a lot of family in this beautiful home in a great location that's growing, and as you can see, real nice kitchen.
Oh yeah, you saw me lean forward, right? I'm sitting
Yeah.
there, whoa, this is nice. Yeah, I like that. I love that wood island that they have right there, and then of course the complemented coloring that they have with the cabinets and the granite.
Yeah, so this is when you get out to Will County Court, master on the main floor, which you got to have that, right?
You do.
I tell you, this one checks a lot of those boxes. If you were looking for the ideal house, this really has it, because it has main floor living, master on the main, never goes out of style. It's got 2 more bedrooms on that main floor. Wow. And then it's got another one above the garage, and then it's got space if family or friends wanted to come and stay outside, and another location in the back, and they've even got a big, huge shed in the backyard. It's actually it's almost like a trailer that they brought in for storage.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know if they recorded it or not, but literally they have it would have been brought in before the property was built, because it's never going out of there. It's like a huge storage area in the back.
You have this knack for finding these amazing properties. One of the downsides to me doing this with you, they see homes like this on the show, and I'm like, oh man, I want that property. That has the features, the layout, the design.
And so let's talk about value on this, because if we're looking along the Wasatch Front, let's say Salt Lake, or you're even looking down in Draper. Let's say it's a similar drive to Draper, we'd say, from Salt Lake. You'd be looking at a house with this quality, with all these things, with the shop in the backyard. You're probably talking $140 a square foot, right?
Yeah. Yep.
This one's only at $104 a square foot.
That's what I'm telling you, man. What you get bang for your buck in Tooele County and Stansbury, which is going to be going up like crazy. Great investment here.
It is.
This
is, if you want to look for the growing area where you want to get in and you want to watch some massive, and this is kind of one of the problems when we see these houses, we know what's going on, we want to buy.
Exactly, yep.
This is one of the ones you want to buy, because this one, that area right on the golf course by the lake, really close. This is where all the new houses are going to be built out, because they can't build anymore, and because of the mountains, right?
Yes.
And so this one, take a look. There's your outside entrance going down into the basement. Now look at the backyard. So the gentleman that first owned this property was a photographer, and so he set the back up with the different little filming areas. And take a look at this nice covered patio.
As soon as we went back there, I kind of just was shocked, because we were talking about everything going on back there, and they don't have a yard, or they have a nice yard, they have a nice layout, they have all the features you're looking for.
Take a look. RV parking right over there. It's got a beautiful backyard, plenty of places to look at, and it was really designed to take pictures around. And then the shop on the side. The shop is absolutely amazing. I mean, it is huge. It's got, as you can take a look at the inside of this thing.
Wow. Yeah, it is. And like you say, they added that. This is incredible. I can already tell where we're going back here, but to have that right on your shop, that's like a dream, seriously.
Yeah, the little man cave off the back of the shop. So you got your shop, you got your man cave, and then you go upstairs and they've got a mother-in-law apartment up here, and plenty of space to, and only at $104 a square foot in a growing area. We know
it's going to go up.
This one's going to go off. This
Yep.
is one of the best values. This is one of the best places to buy real estate right now in the state of Utah.
Hi, Zippy Shell. I just wanted to thank you so much for your help. You and my realtor came in and gave me direction on how to declutter my home, and it sold in record time. So the next question for you is, what's my next step?
Our declutter solution was just the first step. Now we have one of your containers in our secure and climate-controlled warehouse. When you need to be out of your current house, we'll come in with several more shells that you can load, and then we'll keep them in storage along with your original container until you are ready. Once your new house is completed and you're ready to move in, then we'll bring all of your containers back up to your new home. And remember that you can do the loading and unloading yourself, or you can have Zippy Shell do it for you at a very affordable rate. When your new house has been completed and you're ready to move in, then we'll take all of your containers and bring them to your new home. And remember that you can do the loading and unloading yourself, or you can have Zippy Shell do it for you at a very affordable rate. And that's what Zippy Shell is. Portable storage and moving made simple. You can contact us through zippyshell.com and let them know that Zippy Girl sent you.
So Clay, I got these folks, they're trying to save for a down payment, but the problem is the houses are appreciating so quick and the market's getting away from them.
It is.
So what do we do?
You know, and that's the biggest challenge, isn't it? Historically, if you looked at that, the housing prices have been just going up like that. So how do they afford that? And then the other thing is, do we really save for a down payment? How do we save for a down payment? As quick as they're going up in this market, Jay, you've seen what happens while they're trying to save for a down payment. Mom and dad are saying save 5%, save 10%.
Because that's what you did, right?
That's what you did.
That's what mom recommends.
In some markets, it makes sense.
Yeah.
In this market, prime example, somebody just last year, $219,000 townhome. They wanted to save their extra $3,000. A year later, and this is in a little pocketed area right there, $269,000.
Yeah.
So, you know, they just missed out on some significant equity right there.
Yeah, trying to save for that down payment.
Absolutely.
Yeah. In this market, you're crazy to save for a down payment. There's 9 different statewide grants available to get you in with zero down. In fact, several of the programs will allow for you not only get your down payment, but help pay for closing costs. And we all know right now multiple offers are going on, and the last thing the seller wants to pay for is the buyer's closing costs.
That's right, because that'll take your offer, because you put it, listen, I want my closing costs paid by, and then go to the bottom of the line, right?
Yes, and here's
offers,
here's the great thing about this, with this programs here with the Utah Housing. The income has just been raised substantially. So if you looked at the top line of that, you were at $59,900. That top line in Utah County has now gone to $105,700.
Oh, really? That's huge.
So people always say, I have to make so little income to qualify for these programs. It's just not the case.
Yeah.
The maximum purchase price went from $283,900 all the way to $384,000.
Wow.
So you're talking about $100,000. It's no longer just that low income, difficult purchase.
But this needed to happen, right?
It did.
did.
In
Because,
this market, it had to happen.
because we're appreciating so quick, and we got to, I mean, people need to be able to buy real estate, right?
No question about it.
Looking around the state, let's head over to Park City and see what's trending with the David Lawson team.
Yeah, Jay, we're actually just south of Park City in the lovely Wasatch Valley of Heber and Midway. This home is on the east side of Heber Valley.
Hey, you can tell lots of development going on up there, right?
Oh yeah, this is where all the new homes are being built. Lots of nice ranches, nice big lots, open space. And then great views of Mount Timpanogos and the whole mountain range.
Yeah. So this looks like a pretty brand new build home then.
Yes, it was only just built 2 years ago by a custom home builder for he and his family, and they're ready to go do another one. But it's got really nice quartz countertops, solid surface, metal features around the fireplace. Lots of barnwood accents and nice stainless steel package in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's a beautiful property. They did a really nice job on these cabinets. I love them.
Oh yeah, they're gorgeous. And then all the self-closing drawers and nice pull-outs, all the custom features one could want and ask for.
Yeah, and Heber's just, Park City is really spilling over, and a lot of these outside areas are really starting to develop. I know they've been talking about that for years, but you really see it now.
Yeah, this area is actually the fastest growing area in the state of Utah, and one of the fastest growing in the United States. Those Wasatch Valley and Wasatch County. So it's a great spot, great investment.
Yeah, we expect to see a lot of growth in the next few years out this way. So it looks like we're headed into the master bath here.
Oh yeah, nice countertops again, nice mirrors and shower doors, clear glass.
So how many bedrooms and bathrooms are we talking about in this home?
This has 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, and an additional 1,600 square feet in the basement that's already pre-plumbed for another 1 or 2 baths and bedrooms or rec room. You can it already has windows in it, insulated. You just finish it off the way you want it.
Yeah, it's a really cute little home, really growing area. It's a brand new built. You're going to see a lot of development going out this way. Yeah, I really like it. So, yeah, so you can tell how much custom work they put into this home.
Oh yeah, everything's taken to the perfect level, and it's his own custom home, and he built it that way.
Yeah, very, very nice. Cute little property. So if somebody wanted more information about this property, how would they reach out to you?
Yeah, just call me, Thad, at 435-640-5133, or visit us online at thelawsonteam.com.
Headed down to the Arches and Canyonlands National Park. Let's see what's popular on Moab with Rachel Moody.
Hi, Jay. Thanks for coming back down to Moab. I'm taking you out again to a beautiful development that we have down here called Tierra del Sol. We have a beautiful little twin home that we have for sale that is poolside, great location in the development, fully furnished, turnkey, and ready for you to enjoy as your second home, but also rent out as a nightly rental if you'd like.
Oh, so these are legal to rent out as like Airbnb type of thing?
They are. They have an overlay zone that allows them to be nightly rentals, so they are fully legitimate and legal in this development, which makes them quite popular and makes up such a great development here for the vacation renter.
Yeah, these have become so popular over like the last 5 years. This type of thing makes it possible people have their second home, have it paid for, make money, and then also get appreciation on the property.
Absolutely, and we've had a lot of appreciation on this product. It's been quite a popular product, and there are only certain areas that we allow it here in the Moab Valley. So the units that are legal and set up for this are definitely appreciating in value and popularity.
And that's great. So this one's furnished. Is it furnished included in the sale on this?
Yes, all of the furnishings would be included in this unit, as well as all of the dishware and the majority of the decor.
That's so cool. So this is like a plug and play business, really.
It really is. It really is. You get a second home, but you also get a little business that comes along with it. And talk to your tax advisor about all of the pros that this little development could have for you if you were to invest in a product like this.
Yeah, because we all know somebody that's become a millionaire. They say more millionaires are made out of real estate than anything else. And this is a great way to do it, where you can buy a property. Yeah. They're really easy to get financing on too, especially if they can prove income.
Sure, absolutely. And sometimes you can work on just getting a real estate investment loan. And our local lenders down here are very familiar with this product and make the process very simple.
Yeah, you've got everything. You go in. So how many bedrooms and baths are we talking about?
This is 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. You have a master bedroom with a walk-in closet as well as a bathroom and a walkout to the lanai. But all the other 2 bedrooms also have access to their own back patio. So that's really nice about this product, is the outdoor living is accessible throughout the unit.
Yeah, that's just so cool because it's really perfect as Rambler, so it works for everybody. It's got 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. It's got your garage. It's in a great location, and the HOA maintains all the grounds.
That is correct. Your backyard and your front yard are maintained by the HOA, so you have little maintenance on this product.
Yeah, this is a great property. And look at those nice trees in the backyard.
Yes.
And of course, Moab, just gotta love Moab. It's such a great place to go and visit.
Yes, and it's a great place to recreate and enjoy.
Yeah, beautiful property. So Kai, whenever somebody buys a house, they get homeowners insurance, but there's a lot of thought that needs to go into it. There's a lot of things to think about with that, right?
Yeah, there is a lot to think about. Most people just are worried about price, which is super important, but also coverage is very important. And a lot of times people don't realize that until something happens.
Well, a lot of people don't even know what they have. I mean, if you polled people, like 1 in 10 probably have an idea of what they have, right?
Yeah, most people don't even know who their agent is, and they certainly don't know what coverage they have. And so we always want to make sure that our customers understand what coverage they have, what it does, and why they have it.
Mm-hmm. So walk me through that. What are some of the things you should be looking for in your homeowners insurance?
So some of the things, like for instance, liability insurance. Most people don't understand that along with their homeowners insurance, they have liability insurance. It comes with it. And you need to understand that there are liability limits, and if your liability limits aren't high enough, if you're sued for something, then you have to pay anything above that limit.
Yeah. So if somebody's walking down the sidewalk and they trip on your sidewalk,
exactly,
there's a potential issue.
Yeah, they could sue you, or if your dog bites someone, they could sue you, but that's covered under homeowners insurance, and people don't really realize that.
Yeah. And so when you talk about coverage, what's the right kind of coverage? What's the wrong kind of coverage?
So there are many different types of coverages, and we can go through that, and we do that every year with clients if they will allow us to make sure that they have what they need and based on their needs, not just a template.
Yeah, and that's what's so cool about you is you actually sit down once a year and go over these things and analyze it the way it should be analyzed, right?
Exactly. Love to do that. That's super important.
So you're buying a new house, and what if something breaks in the first year? Ask your agent to get an Elevate home warranty. We cover major systems like your appliances, your plumbing, your electrical, your hot water heater, your furnace, your garage door opener, and we also do rekey. So next time you buy a house, just don't buy any old home warranty, buy an Elevate home warranty.
Let's head down to the Red Rocks of St. George and see what the Ames team is up to.
Well, Jay, the market is still very active down here in southern Utah. There are still a number of really great buys to be had in the St. George market. And today we're going to talk about a very high-end exclusive home that sits atop virtually a mountain here in St. George in a gated community. And look at the finish and elegance of this house.
Yeah,
this
talk about stately. This is, my goodness, this is a mansion.
Gosh. Absolutely. In every way, this property is adorned with high-end custom finishes and features, 14 to 16 foot ceilings, arches, custom glass everywhere, coffered ceilings, and look at the architectural finish inside of this, as well as the faux stonework in the property.
Yeah, absolutely spectacular. And they've got a ton of windows because they really enjoy that view, don't they?
Oh, you could not ask for a better view in St. George than what this property has. The stately elegance of the property is only better by the fact that the view out the back of this is a forever view. It looks at the Red Rock Mountains. It looks over the Washington golf course area. Very, very quiet up on this street. And again, the finishes just go on forever in this house.
Yeah, And so would this one most likely be a primary residence, or this be a secondary home? What would somebody probably buy this for?
Well, Jay, this home would fit the needs of either or. This could be the home for like a corporate getaway, you know, a resort type thing for some corporate executives that want to get away regularly and share a place, or this would be just a primary residence for someone, and it has the setup for both of them.
Yeah, it's a spectacular home. So when we're talking about St. George, where is this located in St. George?
Okay, so as you drive into the St. George area, the first exit you hit is the Washington exit, and you exit the freeway and you go west, and this is probably no less than 5 minutes off of the freeway. So it's close to everything. It's close to banking, shopping, theaters, golf courses. All that stuff is in less than 10 minutes from this property.
Yeah, this looks like a parade of homes.
It is 2006, and if you're a golfer, you can be at the Green Springs Golf Course in less than 3 or 4 minutes from this property.
Yeah, this is a spectacular property. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, I mean, this is somebody really thought a lot about this house, and this is like a home enthusiast type house. This is somebody that loves a house, and they've really put something majestic together here.
Right. You know, well, you watch on TV, you watch $1 million homes and $1 million rooms. This is a home that you can easily drop in to one of those productions, because it just goes on, and every time you turn a corner or go into a different room, there are more features or finishes that just continue to cause you to enjoy how great this house is and the finish on it.
Yeah, amazing. So how many bedrooms and baths are we talking about in this home?
Well, it's a pretty large house. It's just under 4,700 square feet. It has 4 bedrooms, 5 baths, has the outdoor cabana area by the pool and the jacuzzi. It's just huge. The garage is almost 1,000 square feet.
Wow. And it seems like every room that we go in has got magnificent views and windows to look out and really enjoy this property.
All the windows are what you would call oversized view windows. As well, as you go through all the rooms, Jay, look at how much custom woodwork there is in this house.
Yeah. And the backyard is unbelievable. Look at that.
Spectacular. And if you're going to go out for a day of golf, pop in the backyard and hit the putting green for a few minutes.
Yeah, and you gotta love that pool, because you can look at the view right from the pool, and you're overlooking the golf course, which...
Absolutely. And you talk about a setup for entertaining friends in the outdoors. The backyard is spectacular for a barbecue.
Yeah, this is definitely a standout property. I really love it.